Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Thawahgabar for Black Authentic Truth. And the internet Hey, what's good, y'all? This the Walker Bar for Black Authentic Truth, and the internet is not a safe place for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like in the last few days, Cat Williams done blew up the internet. The internet is smoking; it's on fire. You can't go online without seeing a clip from his viral interview with Shannon Sharp. I mean, clip after clip after clip. Even if he was trying to ignore it, you could not get away from it and the things that he said. And now, I'm not really here to talk about those things, but I will tap in into something that he did say. And one of the things he brought out is basically that your favorite rapper, actor, actress, whoever you like that's in the business, they had to do something strange for a little bit of change. And you cannot, as a black person, get anywhere high in that arena, in that place called Hollywood, without doing something that you have to give a piece of yourself. You have to for lack of better words, sell your soul. You gotta do what you gotta do in order to get to where you're trying to get and step over who you need to step over and take from who you need to take and do all of those things in order to be quote unquote successful or be a superstar in that world. Now, this is not something that is new to us. We all know many black people like myself. Like I remember in high school, I grew up hearing about secret societies, Illuminati, the Buell, and all of that crap. You know what I mean? And just seeing how artists get down, how they come in one way and then they change, and then all of a sudden it's like nothing that they doing makes sense. The video ain't matching with the song, and it's just like what happened to them? Are they flip out, lose their mind, relatives die, all of that extra stuff? Like we've seen it all, you know what I mean? And just understand that there is darkness, there is evil and darkness in this world, and a lot of our people, majority of our people, are lost without understanding of who they are, what the purpose of life is, and all of those good things. You know what I mean? A lot of those things, affect us. But what I want to talk about is the energy that's being pushed or shown towards this story. Like we're talking about millions and millions of people tuning in to hear this interview that Cat Williams did that blew the internet up. I'm not here to say whether or not who I like or whether he's wrong or right, you know what I mean? But it's clear that the brother had enough, and when enough is enough, a nigga has enough, and he has to say what he gotta say. He gotta get something off his chest. And the thing about it is the energy that is being shown, and I was just looking at that and I was just thinking, I was like, really just thinking about how everybody wants to know, everybody is speculating, everybody is want to know what's the secrets, and what are these things true, or where's the receipts, where's the videos, like all of that type of energy could be used for black people in a better way. And I wish it's my hope that we could do something like that, where we start to focus on things that are that affect us on a personal level, that actually will affect us on a personal level. Now, when you talk about celebrities and artists and all of that, whatever they going through in relationships or whatever the spill is, nothing that they going through actually trickles down and affects regular people like you and me. So we put a lot of energy into things that actually can't benefit us in the least bit. You know what I mean? Just to know somebody's business, or to know a secret you didn't know, how does that help me pay my rent? How does that help you pay your rent, pay your bills? It doesn't. You know what I mean? How does that help us become better people? You know what I mean? It doesn't. There are lessons you can learn, though. There are some things that some people say, or people take stands against wickedness and evil and things of that nature that you can learn from. But for the most part, we don't know these people, you know what I mean? And I just seen how the whole world is tuning in to something that is not necessarily on the good side, or not necessarily on the negative side, but it is drama. You know what I mean? And how everybody is tuning in, and we're the meal ticket. Like black people are the meal ticket. Whether we got something negative going on or something positive going on, the whole world is tuning in. The whole world is going viral over the things that we do, the things that we say. So the lesson here is that look at how the whole world follows us within the drama, just the drama. We're not even talking about, something positive on the positive side. We're talking about drama. And you see, like, we go viral for that type of stuff. You can see with the reality shows, it's always something negative, trash talking, fighting, arguing, just vile mess, just mess. And we go viral for that. We trend for, the things that are more distasteful. We trend for the things that are, more on the negative side. We trend for these things, you know what I mean? And the world gives a listening ear to us. Now, when you protest, that's a little different. Now, when you ask for justice, that's a little different. Now, when you point out the realities and you point out the discrimination and the racism, and that's a different story. People don't hear you that much. The story don't move that much. You don't get millions of views in one day. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen. And so the energy that we have as a collective group of a community of Black people into stuff like that, imagine if we could take that and we could say, let's talk about how we're sexualizing children by exposing them to music and having them dance a certain way. We could say, well, let's focus on these Black women that came up missing in the month of December to the 1st of January. Or we could say, more importantly, who are we? What is our identity? Where did we come from? What does history say that we are? You see, these are some of the things I see that if we could take that energy where we want to learn the juicy secrets and we want to find out the truth in celebrities' lives and take that energy to really point it towards real issues that really could personally affect you and me, then I mean, the sky's the limit for the Black community. So let me know what you think about this video. Give me your thoughts and your opinions. And with that, this is Black Authentic Truth.